Our top story is from India, not just Delhi, different parts across the country breathing toxic air. It's a calamity to say the least, and governments are cutting a rather sorry figure. Today, Delhiites woke up to toxic hazy smog all over again, the air quality continuing to plummet. In fact, the latest AQI being 373. The dominant killer in the air being PM 2.5, microscopic particles that go straight into your lungs and your bloodstream. This is no longer just about discomfort, it's about damage, permanent damage, in fact. Just look at the pollution map of India tonight. Delhi standing at 373 AQI. Noida is worse, 397. Gurugram at 276. Lucknow, 195. And then comes the uncomfortable truth. Even hill stations in India losing their clean air tag. Although India's Central Pollution Board does not have Srinagar data, pollution monitors reporting that the city crossed 200 mark this week. Places that once were labeled as clean air escapes are now also experiencing bad air. Dehradun, a hill town, recorded 243 AQI. So clearly this crisis is no longer limited to just the cities we've been talking about. Other parts like Mumbai standing at 138, Kolkata 179, Bengaluru at 95, offering some relief, at least for now. Against this hazy backdrop and after massive protests by the citizens on the ground, from today, Delhi has enforced a strict rule, no pollution under control certificate, no fuel, which basically means fuel stations are barred from refueling vehicles without a valid pollution certificate. Meanwhile, other stringent anti-pollution measures continuing. Trucks carrying construction material remain banned under the graded action plan rules, also called GRAP 4. But then critics are saying the measures have become far too late. Because even as enforcement tightens, nature has made matters even worse. Dense fog blanketed Delhi NCR this morning. Visibility dropped to 200 meters in some parts. Orange alert being issued. Road traffic slowed down. Flights were disrupted. Forecasters warning that this may continue as the winter intensifies. And as Delhi chokes, the crisis also reached the parliament. The Lok Sabha set to hold a detailed discussion on the air pollution in Delhi NCR. In fact, already the opposition has been demanding answers over delayed action, weak enforcement, and reactive policy making, because this is no longer just Delhi's problem. Clearly, it is a regional and also in a way a national failure. Public anger boiling over. Across social media, citizens are asking one question time and again. Why does it always take such kind of intervention? Why does it always take the Supreme Court to step in before action is taken, for example? Remember, on Wednesday, the Supreme Court termed the measures taken so far by the government a total failure. Sent the Commission for Air Quality Management back to the drawing board, calling for a comprehensive long-term strategy to address this annual crisis. It is an annual crisis, unfortunately. The Apex Court specifically asked the body to focus on issues like urban mobility, cleaner industrial processes, energy use, and also stubble burning. The court reminded the authorities that ad hoc and short-term responses cannot deliver any meaningful reduction in the pollution levels. It also emphasized that any sustainable solution must be implemented in a phased manner and backed by coordinated action across states. It's because GRAP enforcement to vehicle bans, many of the major interventions were driven by court orders in a way, not political will. Online, people are furious, speaking of burning eyes, breathlessness, persistent cough, social media platforms buzzing with hashtags, demanding accountability, demanding answers. Critics are saying India's pollution policy remains reactive, never preventive. Large parts of the country breathing toxic air. Health experts have been warning of long-term lung damage. and what they are calling silent deaths. Children, the elderly, outdoor workers, all paying the price and living through this nightmare day in and day out. So that question remains. Who is accountable? Who will take responsibility for this permanent damage to our lungs?
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.